break the homeostasis and then get that stress. Our body has such a high capability of adaptability, which is a human superpower. We need to understand that all that disruption, all that stress needs to be controlled. Exercise is a form of stress. It disrupts homeostasis. So our body is constantly working to keep homeostasis. We need a form of stress, a disruption. That form should be exercise. It's the healthiest way to disrupt homeostasis and increase the capacity and capabilities of the body to be in homeostasis, the efficiency of the self-regulating homeostasis state. Anything you do, guys, if it's a sport, if you are doing CrossFit, martial arts, dancing, it takes you out of balance. Metabolic processes are increasing, your body needs more carbohydrates and fats for energy and protein as well. The inflammation that we create when we exercise. So to get the most out of your exercise, to push your body above its limits, break the homeostasis and then get that stress. Our body has such a high capability of adaptability, which is a human superpower. We need to understand that all that disruption, all that stress needs to be controlled. When you lift a weight that you are comfortable for 10 reps, your body is used to that. You still broke homeostasis, but the stress of you doing 10 reps with 100 kilos, because you already did that many times, is not a big enough reason for your body to adapt and overcome and grow stronger in all aspects. The skeletal muscles, then the metabolic processes, the mechanical tension, your nervous system, so that gets better, immune system, a cardiovascular system. Let's say in our example that it was deadlifts, 10 reps deadlifts with 100 kilos. And I'm used to do that. If I go 130 kilos and I do 20 reps, I just grind that up, right? And by the end of the session, I'm broken. I depleted the glycogen inside my muscles. I forced my body to use some protein for energy as well because it's faster broken down from fats. By doing that, I did more harm than good. I forced my body to use protein as an energy. Then I got exhausted, so I'm gonna need hours to recover. So after 48 hours, which is a peak of DOMS, to fully recover from a workout, I'm gonna need like a whole week. Things you can manipulate in workouts are volume. You just do more than you're used to. I did 10 reps today, I'm gonna do 12 reps, not 20 reps that I mentioned before, tomorrow. Then it's intensity. How hard do I push in the moment? I lift 100 kilos, now I went 120 kilos. So 20 kilos more increases the intensity of the rep. Shorter amount of time, less volume, bigger intensity. The two cannot be together, okay? When the intensity decreases, volume increases, and vice versa. Then is obviously weight. If you increase the weight that you lift, and muscle tension, that's another stimulus you can create. Just do some form of resistance training. Then cardiovascular and respiratory system, you need to create a stimulus for those systems. You can sprint, run a marathon, swim, skipping rope, just do something. Then you need to do something that creates a stimulus to the nervous system. So the nervous system is responsible to give commands to different muscle groups at the same time, so everything moves cohesively. When you do your workout regimen, use martial arts, dancing, yoga, something that makes you move in different ways at the same time. Also, you need to lift some heavy weights to create this right amount of stimulus in the nervous system, but it's different stimulus than the coordination, right? When your nervous system sends electrical signal to the muscle fibers to contract myosin and actin, and then the sacrometers that pull everything together, right? Myosin, actin, those are your muscle fibers and they pull, contract. This is contraction, right? They get close. And then when you relax, you let them open up. Pulls them, close, then it lets them to relax. If I squeeze my hands as hard as I can, what's gonna happen is my nervous system is gonna give this electrical signal. It's gonna become a chemical signal, ATP. It's gonna release some energy to use it to contract. Then the contraction is gonna happen. If I squeeze as much as I can, my nervous system will adapt and learn that it needs to incorporate more muscle fibers to increase muscle contraction. Nervous system, which is the commander, will tell to the soldiers, we need more soldiers, come, go into the front lines, you need to fight right now. We said about nervous system, skeletal muscles as well, respiratory system and cardiovascular system, cardio. And the last is plyometrics, jumping, throwing, anything explosive. The nervous system will become more efficient to give the signal to the muscle fiber to contract faster. So when I do an exercise and I give this stimulus to my body, let's say I'm practicing plyometrics and I'm throwing a heavy ball, full power, this explosion incorporates the type 2 muscle fibers. The more powerful I become in plyometrics by throwing this ball, the more powerful my muscles will become. I'm punching and punching back, right? Boom. All that force comes back to my body. My skeletal muscles will get the stimulus of fast contraction. That's one thing. Then my nervous system will get the stimulus of incorporating and commanding those soldiers to work and shoot faster, if that makes sense, right? It's gonna command the muscle fibers to contract faster. So that punching power I put on the punching bag, it's gonna come towards me again. Energy never lost. It's always transformed. So that punching power I'm gonna put to the punching bag is gonna come right through me. Or if I jump as high as I can and then I land. When I land, some force is gonna go through my ligaments and tendons as well. So that stimulus I'm gonna get from there is gonna make my tendons and my bones more resilient, tougher, stronger, as it does to the muscle fibers. So incorporate all these 4 things: resistance training, cardio, plyometrics, and then coordination. If you do those 4 things, I guarantee you're gonna have an amazing, functional, strong, beautiful body that you're gonna be able to use in whatever you choose. Be powerful. Create a stimulus that's gonna give you higher possibility of controlling your own physiology. Let me know how it goes. Try these principles, create a program that incorporates all those 4 principles I just said. And if you need help, just comment below or email me, and I will make sure that you get the help you need to create that right programming for your body to get the most out of your physiology and your training.